Hey guys, what's happening? Niyat here with Film Comics Explained, and today we'll be taking a look at the Cyberdemons featured in the Doom gaming franchise and expanded universe. Considered to be one of the most formidable and powerful enemies in the classic games, the Cyberdemon was a tall, muscular, minotaur-like beast that featured two sharp horns on its head, a cybernetic right leg, and a large rocket launcher mounted on its left arm. Although the creature wasn't mentioned in the manual to the original PC version, due to the fact that the creators wanted its climactic appearance to be a surprise, the manual for the console versions described the beast as a half-unfeeling machine, half-raging devil. Cyberdemons. As mentioned just earlier, the monster first appeared as a boss in the Tower of Babel, which was the final map of the first game, before being reused throughout the continuation of the series, with minor changes being made to its physical appearance and overall characteristics. In the original series, when a Cyberdemon spotted a player, it would let out a loud animalistic roar that could be heard from across the map. The monster was also the fastest moving character in the original games, and was able to attack you with a barrage of rockets, which made it one frustrating beast to kill. The demon could generally be brought down with a few direct hits from the BFG, though if this wasn't available, you would have to fire at least 45 well-placed rockets to destroy it. Now, if the player was unfortunate enough to face a Cyberdemon without any of those two weapons, they'd be looking at least 400 shots from a chain gun, or 371 chainsaw hits before they could bring it down. But given their extreme powers and low pain chances, it's strongly recommended to avoid using melee attacks. Legacy. The Cyberdemon reappeared in Doom 3 as the final boss, where it was described as Hell's mightiest warrior, and like its numerous counterparts, the monster would attack the player by firing a salvo of rockets from its arm-mounted rocket launcher. However, unlike the previous versions, it could not be hurt with conventional firepower, and the player had to use the most powerful weapon in the game, called a Soul Cube, to bring it down. While the Cyberdemon retained its general appearance as a giant minotaur-like beast, there were some changes made, including the addition of a long tail which extended from the machinery on its back. Both legs were also mechanical as opposed to only one, which facilitated the addition of a new melee attack for the monster, enabling it to stomp on the player and take them out instantly. In the action role-playing game Doom RPG, the Cyberdemon was said to have been created by an occultist scientist named Kronos, while in the Wolfenstein RPG, it appeared as the Harbinger of Doom, summoned by the Nazis during World War II. In this reimagining, the creature was so powerful it could only be brought down by the player with the use of the Spear of Destiny. Doom 2016. The Cyberdemon was brought back once again for the 2016 reboot of the game, where it was depicted as an ancient demon lord that had been reanimated and upgraded with advanced technology by the researchers over at UAC. In the game, the monster was also said to be the most significant marker of success in the development of Argent organic research by the staff at UAC, who described the Cyberdemon as the flagship creation of their Lazarus project. The monster was in essence the result of a symbiotic bond between an ancient Balgar demon and advanced technologies developed by the company, which created the Ultimate Warrior. Just like the other games in the series, the reboot paid tribute to the original creature, whilst also making changes to the general appearance. In the game, the Cyberdemon was featured as having 4 small eyes and a large gaping mouth similar to the Mancubus. It also had a pink layer of skin that was covered in natural armor, and though the creature still retained its infamous horns, the left horn appeared to have been broken in half. As for its weapons, the monster's right arm had a large blade-like bone which allowed it to utilize its flame wall attack, while its left arm had also been replaced with an orange UAC-engineered rocket launcher. Just as troublesome as its previous counterparts, battling the monster was an arduous task, forcing the player to grind and weaken it by removing its power core, before the Cyberdemon could ultimately be destroyed. It's because of this rich history and successful legacy that the Cyberdemon is considered to be one of the best game villains of all time, and one of the most frustrating foes to battle. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks to all of you guys who requested we take a look at the Cyberdemon featured in the Doom gaming franchise. If there's any other stuff you'd like me to check out, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, it's been a pleasure. Niyat here with Film Comics Explained. Thanks for stopping by.